welcome to another episode on MBDS. My name is Damilola Williams. So last time in my other video, in our last episode 1, I talked about birth defects, the types of birth defects, and some tips you could actually go through when you're pregnant to avoid some certain birth defects. So I'm just going to summarize some of the things I said in the last video. So birth defect, also called congenital disorder, is an often inherited medical condition that happens before, during, or after birth. So about 20% of birth defects have a cause, and then 80% of them have no cause at all. So it's very good to take antenatal and some other preventive measures to make sure that your baby doesn't come out with a birth defect. Some birth defects are hereditary, while some others are caused by radiation, infection, or the presence of drugs. So it's advisable for you to go for your antenatal appointments, and also the use of folic acid is very helpful during the stage of pregnancy. So some birth defect happens at the early stage of pregnancy, that's 3 months of your state of being pregnant, and some birth defects happen later from the 3rd month to the 9th month, or can even happen during or after birth. So there's different types of birth defects. There's dwarfism, albism, albinism, there's Down syndrome, and a whole lot of birth defects. So on this episode today, I'm going to talk about my birth defects. I don't know if you noticed, but from the start, when I started talking, you would notice that my talking isn't really balanced. I'll call it balanced. So my birth defects, it's a jaw defect. I really have no idea what it's called. So if you have an idea what it's called, or you have a doctor who could help me identify what it is, just send me a DM or drop a comment right on this video. So as far as I know, it's a jaw defect. I really had no idea in knowing or finding out what it is. So if you notice, so a lot of people commit suicide due to bullying of their birth defect or defects, or a disability or something. So I'm here to share my own story, and hopefully it helps somebody build up their confidence and build up their self-esteem and believe in themselves, irrespective of your defect or disability. So my birth defect is a defect from birth. My parents never detected it or thought I would have a birth defect, because the doctor said I was perfect and I was healthy. So when I was born, my mom actually noticed that I was crying weirdly, but she really didn't think it was something that would hurt me, or she didn't think it was something that would cause a lot of trouble. So while growing up, it was okay. In my baby stage, adolescent, it was really okay, but getting to teenage stage into adolescent, it was really hard, but thank God I'm doing okay at least, and I would like to help somebody with this video, with this page, with this message, to help build self-esteem and build self-confidence. So about 2 years ago, I had no interest in knowing what the cause or the cure or whatever the whole drama was about. Not until 2 years I visited my uncle. He's a doctor, Dr. Fulus Ijele. So he was concerned, like he always wanted me to smile, but I hate smiling because then I looked weird or funny somehow. So he took me to his friend who is a facial surgeon. So we went over and he examined my face, examined my jaw, and then he said it's a jaw defect where one side of my jaw is developed and the other side is underdeveloped. So therefore the developed jaw drags the underdeveloped jaw, making me talk, laugh, or cry sideways. Yeah, that's why when I smile like this. Or when I laugh to the sides. It's actually much better right now, because when I was much younger, I can't even just smile like this without people making actual fun of me or making a remark about my mouth. But now I think it's much better. Baby's much finer. And I really do not care what people say or think about my face or my mouth, because I really have much confidence in myself, and I believe with or without my defects, I can do anything. I can make anything work. I can make anything happen. And I believe I'm really beautiful and pretty with my defect. So if you're out there and you have a defect and you think it's the end of the world, or you think you can do anything because of your defect or because of your disorder, I think you have to start thinking differently about yourself, because you can do anything. You can be anything, irrespective of how you look, how you behave, or your problem or your defect or your ability. Just believe in yourself and you would do better. A lot of people really didn't notice that I had a jaw defect, because they saw past through all of this and just wanted to actually be my friend, be close to me, and be a part of my life. And I really do appreciate those people in my life. I have a whole bunch of them, and I really do appreciate you guys. So my birth defect is just a bone issue that didn't develop properly or fully. It didn't affect my brain, my looks, my walking, my thinking, my whatever. It didn't affect any of that. It only affected my talking, my crying, just the movement of my mouth, basically. So I hope I have boosted somebody's confidence and self-esteem today. So join us next time in my next video, season 1 episode 3, where I talk about my experience as a child in school, in the community, at home, with friends, at church. I am going to share with you what I went through, what I how it molded me, how it made me, and what I started doing to like actually overcome all of that. So see you next time. Follow us on Instagram at MBDS 2020, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Click that button, subscribe, and turn on your notification, and I'll see you next time. Bye.